Stop her. She narrated everything, checking in with me and Pilot Dan every few minutes saying, "Isn't this cool, Mama? Isn't this cool, Pilot Dan?" As if we needed to be reminded of how cool this actually was. But he got us up safely despite her enthusiasm. Then came our second flight with Pilot Melinda. And as Addie eagerly climbed into Pilot Melinda's plane, flashing her signature grin before even getting settled, she asked Melinda, "Are you ready to skydive?" To which Melinda, a seasoned professional, calmly replied, "Hopefully not today." And that is on the documentary. I am not lying. But it wasn't just me seeing her in a new way. Addie has an older sister, Josie, and like many older sisters, Josie has spent years building up a tolerance to Addie's particular sense of cuteness and tenacity. But that day, even Josie saw her sister differently. She saw her confidence, her courage, her joy, and it changed something in her too. So now when we board trips, family plans on planes, Addie walks right up to real pilots and lets them know she's a pilot too. She's part of their world now. And so April did mention about the documentary experience, and I want to share a little bit about that, because that confidence was on full display when our family was featured in the History Channel's Up in the Air. Watching Addie, my kid, I've known her whole life, through the lens of a documentary, was an incredible experience. Sometimes society and even I, her mom, put Addie in a box. We assume limits aren't there, we worry, but the truth is, Addie defines her own possibilities. Our job is simply to present her with the opportunities to find them. So one of the most meaningful parts of her documentary was her entire class at school watched it. And this was a huge moment because, let's be honest, being seen, really seen, by your peers isn't something Addie gets every day. But that day, she wasn't just the kid with Down syndrome. She was the kid with the heart condition. She wasn't the kid with a heart condition. She was Addie, the pilot, to her peers. Okay, you ready for the next part? Okay. Her tribe. Addie collects people the way kids collect Pokemon cards. She makes them part of her tribe. Pilot Melinda, Pilot Dan, they're in and they're hers now. And so if you really want to be part of her tribe, I encourage you tonight, as you walk out, to ask her about her Happy Salmon handshake. Yes, she'll do it. But I want to tell you just a little bit more about Addie. She was born with Down syndrome. She has a single ventricle heart. If you're anywhere in the medical field, you'll know exactly what that means. It is not a life-prolonging sentence. Doctors didn't expect her to live beyond a couple of years, but she's here, unmitigated. Unmitigated. We don't take anything for granted in our family, and we talk a lot about her trajectory, what it could have been, what it is, and what it still can become. But I tell you one thing for sure, her path has been forever changed by Challenge Air. This year marks Addie's 4th fly day, and we're overwhelmed when we learned that local pilots not only donate their time, but their planes. That generosity, that belief in these kids does change lives. Organizations like Challenge Air don't just offer a fun experience. It is fun, but it's not just a fun experience. They change the trajectory of children like Addie. They empower them. They normalize life in ways we've never imagined possible for them. For our family, events are a testament to the boundless potential within every child when given the chance to soar, both literally and figuratively. To everyone who makes Challenge Air possible, pilots, volunteers, donors, and supporters, you provide more than flights. You provide hope. You offer empowerment. You offer lasting memories. And for that, our family, especially Addie, will be forever grateful. And so, we'll let somebody close out this portion.
Hi, I'm Addie. I love Challenge Air. Flying makes me feel courageous and awesome. One of my heroes is Amelia Earhart. She said, that's the reason why the women of today should not be able to do the same things that men do. Thank you for helping kids like me fly.
Yeah.